Hello everyone, Phil here in a rare appearance in the flesh on DSP Throwback. I know that I almost never do a little vlog like this for the channel. There's a lot of content on this channel that pumps out in a week, but between the retro playthroughs that are being remastered and released daily, between the retro replay streams that we do every Sunday night, and those parts are released daily. So really, when I talk about this channel, I'm usually doing it on another channel. Like I'm usually doing it on my podcast over on DSP Gaming. Well, it occurred to me today, which is literally June 30th, 2024, and it's the end of the night. Man, maybe I should do a special video just to talk to all of you who actually like the content specifically on DSP Throwback. Because I'd like to do is get you all caught up on what's been going on, how the channel's doing, and plans for the future. Okay, so consider this video the 6-month recap and plans for DSP Throwback. All right, remember, I launched this channel way back in January 2024. I rebranded it. It used to be KO Gaming, but my idea was to use this channel to restore playthroughs that basically have been lost to time. Playthroughs such as LA Noire, Red Dead Redemption, their expansions, DLCs, online play of them, because those playthroughs basically were deleted from YouTube many years ago when those channels were hacked, okay? But in addition, the other idea was to upload other lost media content, such as me playing games like Dante's Inferno or Kung Fu Panda, some travel vlogs that I did with my friends that they don't exist on any vlogging channel right now, and other kinds of content similar to that. Eventually, what happened after having this month live, or this channel live a month or two, we actually decided to start restoring other playthroughs. For example, Fallout 3, one of my oldest RPG playthroughs that looked absolutely atrociously bad with a skewed perspective, non-HD, bad visuals, everything, you know, sounding and looking terrible. And so that's really what the focus of this channel has been. In the last 6 months, I have fully restored, upgraded, and uploaded Red Dead Redemption 1, the original run. We are only about a week away from finishing Fallout 3. It's going to finish sooner rather than later. And in addition to that, we've got currently going LA Noire, right, which is an awesome playthrough that I'm really enjoying restoring and putting up for you guys. And so, yeah, it's been a great, it's been a great few months of that retro style content. Now, admittedly, we learned on the fly what works and what doesn't. And what I mean by that is not absolutely everything worked. There were certain things that we wanted to do. For example, when we started with the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough, which also is completely live on this channel right now, we were messing with different levels of upscaling to 60 frames per second. And in some parts it works, in some parts it has a lot of motion blur. I took in your feedback on how long the part should be, what you liked in thumbnails, etc. So it's an evolving process. It's certainly not perfect, right? But to restore Final Fantasy 13 and Red Dead 1, which we're missing, to now have LA Noire more than halfway done, that's awesome. To have Fallout 3, which looked atrociously bad here, is awesome, right? So all these things are great. I'm very happy with how that restoration project is essentially going. But the other thing that's been awesome are these retro react streams that we're doing once a week. And that's something that we kind of brainstormed together on the fly for me to do on this channel. I never thought that people might want to just hang out with me once a week and enjoy my retro style content, but they do. Like, you guys are awesome. You come out, and a couple hundred people, 200-300 people a week, and we hang out for 2.5 3 hours watching an old playthrough, me commentating on my old style of how I used to make videos and giving insider information on how it used to work and feedback on those games and stuff, and you guys interacting with me with your experiences with the games and asking me questions about it. I love it. It's super duper fun. And quite frankly, from a business perspective, okay, I'm not kidding when I tell you I make about $2 a day on this channel. With all the restoration efforts and the videos and everything going up, it's about $2 a day. So it's not a lot, all right? Doing these retro react streams kind of makes the channel a lot more feasible because people then support those streams with things like memberships and gifted memberships and super chats and tips as well during those live streams. And it makes it kind of like, okay, at least the channel now is being supported in some way. I fully expect that the people that come to those streams a lot of the times are supporting just because they like this channel in general, not because they like particularly what I'm playing on those streams. But those retro react streams have done well. I mean, we've now gone through parts of Red Dead Redemption 1, Bully. We did the entire Heavy Rain playthrough. We did the entire Walking Dead Season 1. We started Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games. We did the entire playthrough of the Rise of Nightmares co-op that I did with John Rambo. And the ongoing one that we kind of go back to and then put on hiatus and then go back to again all year, kind of going back to the well, has been my original Dark Souls 1 run from 2011. So it's been really fun on this channel this year. I want to say special thank you to anyone who's watching the videos actively, liking the videos, leaving comments, supporting this channel in any way, like super thanks or becoming a member, coming to the live stream, supporting those tipping. Thank you so much. It's very well worth the effort and to know that people are liking this throwback content, okay? Now, a couple things about what's going on the channel and the plans for the new projects moving forward, and then also I have a favor to ask of you. In regards to the content, Fallout 3 is about to finish. Probably within a week it's done. And so what my plans are is to continue LA Noire uploads, every other day or so. But what I want to do is go to the hard drives, where I stored all my old videos, and find the remaining projects and or playthroughs that are missing. So things like Dante's Inferno, the little bit of Kung Fu Panda combat that I did, or gameplay that I did. The Red Dead Redemption Online play that I did co-op and turned eventually into the Suicide Kings series, okay? Can't do the Suicide Kings series because that has all that licensed music that will get it muted and blocked, but I can show you the raw footage that turned into Suicide Kings, okay? Also, like I said, some travel vlogs and things that have been missing because they've previously been uploaded to a vlogging channel that's been basically like removed from YouTube. You can't watch the videos on it anymore. So there's a lot of, like, just between what I just mentioned, there's probably a good amount of content that could be turned into content for this channel to balance with the LA Noire playthrough, okay? After all that's done, I have some seasonal things that I want to do later this year. For example, the Red Dead Redemption 1 Undead Nightmare playthrough that I did, the major what-if scenario DLC, that would be perfect for Halloween month, right? Why not have that start going live around late September, early October, and just have it go throughout that month, alternated with another playthrough, correct? But what I really need your feedback on is once all of this missing media has been uploaded to the channel, what would you like to see next? Now, just so you know, when I say that, I mean of the content of early 2013 or previous that I put out on my DSP Gaming and even before then, my DarksydePhil YouTube channels. That was the footage that was with a camera, not direct capture, no live stream, very short 10-minute parts, right? No proper titling, no proper thumbnails, none of that. Low frame rate, blurry, right? My goal is to take my old playthroughs, some of the more legendary ones that you guys have learned to love over the years, and turn them into more high-quality projects like you're seeing on this channel now. But I need feedback. What playthroughs do you want to see? Okay? So please leave comments on this video and let me know what are the playthroughs that you would like to see next after this lost media stuff is restored and after LA Noire is done, because I'd like to start planning for that, finding those videos, working with my editors to set that up and make it happen. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, in regards to the Retro React streams that we do once a week, I'm planning on doing Dark Souls at least for another week, and then we'll probably determine if we want to keep doing Dark Souls or not. Someone has come up with a really awesome idea of the PlayStation Home check-in nights that I did years ago. I used to actually just take like one day where I would go to PS Home on the PlayStation 3, which was this kind of weird online social network thing where you would have an avatar, you would run around and see things about games and play mini games and stuff. And I did really funny exploration sessions of those. It wasn't streamed, but it were sessions. I would love to go back and redo some of that stuff for Retro React nights because it was just such an oddity and a different time in gaming. In late July, I want to resume the Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games co-op playthrough, which we're about halfway through now, because the real Olympics will be going on in Paris at that point. So it would be cool, 12 years later, to actually be seeing gameplay that's kind of like timely for what's really going on in the world at the time. But after that, I'm kind of open on what else to do. Today we were talking about it and we said, hey, what about, again, once we get to around like September, October, why not we do a horror playthrough? Like, why don't we go watch one of my old playthroughs of like Resident Evil or something like that from way back in the day? That could work, right? But I need your feedback on that as well. So I need to not only know what do you want to see for remastered legacy playthroughs that now are going to be restored and look more, upgraded for the modern day, but also what playthroughs from the past would you like to see me continue to do for Retro React streams weekly? Fair enough? Now, One final thing, and this is a favor I have to ask of you. If you like the content on this channel, all right, and you're watching it already, please engage with it. Please like the videos if you enjoy them, and please, this is very important, leave comments on the videos on this channel, even if it's just, hey, I just want to help out the channel. Here's a comment. Thank you. Something like that helps. Right now, a lot of the videos on this channel get 0 comments. They get hundreds of views, but no comments whatsoever. That actually makes the channel kind of stagnate. This channel won't ever show up in the YouTube algorithm. People don't start discussions around what's going on in the parts, but I get hundreds of views. Like some videos are getting 200 or more views, yet I get no comments. You know, I would like that to happen, especially if you're part of this community who likes my throwback content. You've been watching it all along. You've been anticipating that this content get restored. I want to hear your thoughts about it. Every other one of my channels, the React channel and DSP Gaming, I'm actively approving comments all the time. I'm getting constructive feedback. I don't get that on this channel, and I would love to start. So again, if you're someone who avidly is watching this stuff, there's a lot of people, hundreds, if not 1,000 or more people who are kind of interested in the various things I do on this channel. Please leave comments on the videos so I know your thoughts. All right? Thank you so much for 6 awesome months. I never knew if this kind of a project would work. It works. People are watching. People are enjoying. They're engaging. The retro react streams are very, very fun. I can't wait to do more in the future that are timely for the time of year we really need. So let's keep it going. Feedback. Leave comments on this video. Let me know what you think of the channel and how I can improve. Please directly respond to the things I've asked for feedback on. And I will see you soon here on DSP Throwback. Peace out.